Good morning dudes, it's Chad here on Barry Big Plums Fishing. It is about mid-January 2024 and I'm here at Brick Farm Lakes Trout Fishery in Hailsham in Sussex. It's winter, it's cold, very, very cold overnight. I'm here with an intermediate line. I've got the black Montana, leggy Montana, and I don't know if you can see that up there. I'm just going to dangle it around. You may be able to. I've got a black rainbow daddy on the dropper fly there. I've also got a bacon sandwich, and down there my Contigo with a coffee. Let's rock and roll and see what we can do. Right folks, it's a little bit less squelchy than it has been because we haven't had rain for a few days, but I'm on Brick Lake, and this little bay here, I've had a lot of luck here in competitions and things recently. I've had some reasonable fish out of this area. It's very, very calm. Bearing in mind that Brick Farm is based on Windmill Hill, it normally is quite windy here. Oh, a little bit precarious. I'm on. Get my bacon roll, get my coffee down. Let's just... My black, it's called a griddle bug I think officially, but it's basically a leggy Montana. So we're on intermediate, and as you can see there's a daddy and the dropper as well. You can fish free flies, it's easier with things like buzzers, but I think just for the manageability side of things, it's just much easier to fish two flies, especially with lures. You're going to have less time tangling than if you're trying to smash three flies around. And less time tangled means more time fishing, doesn't it folks? It's just I think I hit the bottom. Hey little fish, don't cry, don't cry. Oh, caught the bank on the back cast. Messed that up a little bit. Never mind. Righto, I've just put a line through there with my Montana and Daddy for about sort of 10-15 minutes fan casting, trying the margins, trying in the bay in there with nothing. So a good little tip here guys, I see a lot of anglers, myself included, fall into this one. You go somewhere and you have a good session, you in a particular area using a particular fly, and you go back to that area weeks later, days later, months later, whatever, and you try exactly the same thing and you're adamant that you're going to catch because you caught there before. What you got to bear in mind is the conditions might be different, the wind may be blowing a different direction, so the fish are located somewhere else, they might not be feeding. I think what I'm trying to say is don't get stuck on the fact that you had a good session doing one particular thing previously. It's called fishing, not catching, and just because it worked one time, it doesn't always mean when you try the same thing, the same location next time, it's going to work as well. So I'm going to head off and I'll see you then.
My appetite, don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, well, I don't wanna jinx it, baby, and twist myself at the spine. Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just twist your body and mine.
Right, so folks, here we are. my favourite spot on Spring Lake, where the shelf is a lot thinner. Let's have a explore with my intermediate line here. Sometimes it's just worth having an exploratory cast. At least one close in before you line the fish and spook them. Okay. Nice clear water here on Spring. Bonk. There we go. Oh, is it bacon sandwich time? Coffee time? I'll have another half a dozen casts and I'll munch my bacon sandwich. Brown sauce, always, over ketchup. Brown sauce makes the perfect bacon sandwich as far as I'm concerned. I just want to go with a Lister from Red Dwarf. Fried egg and chutney and chilli sandwich. I am quite a big Red Dwarf fan, guys. Everybody's dead, Dave. What? Kachansky? Yes, Dave. Everybody's dead, Dave. Dave, everybody's dead, Dave. I didn't watch it originally on, actually. I kind of found it in my late 20s. Someone recommended it to me. But I am quite a big fan. I don't have many vices in life, guys, but a bacon sandwich with brown sauce is my kryptonite. I am kind of having a little thought in my head that says, you know, this is 24 feet deep. This water is, we've had frost, it's been darn cold. These kick-ass dams will stand out a mile. So I can only surmise that the fish are a little bit deeper than I originally thought. So I've got some good Fortis fin finder, fin seeker glasses on. I can see quite a bit in the water even without the sunlight. And I've not seen any fish cruising around sort of under the surface. Normally on Spring Lake you do see them sort of darting around here, there and everywhere, but I haven't seen that at all. So I do think they might be a little bit deeper, but I will pop on my deep sinking line in a few casts and try it here, and if not I shall move on. Finally. Oh. No, lost it.
I'd just like to say, guys, that although I had a really tough day on this particular session, other anglers around me did not have a tough day. I was one of the only people there that really struggled on this particular day. There's plenty of fish caught on damsels and cat's whiskers and things early on in the day. But for some reason, I just really struggled to connect with the fish on this particular session. That was definitely a me problem because other anglers weren't struggling like I was. I tried all 4 lakes, and this particular footage here was at the end of the day after many hours moving around and trying different stuff. And I dug deep into my bag of tricks and decided to go and walk around Spring Lake and put on some stalking bugs and try and stalk at least 1 trout to save the blank, to save this session. So I was walking around, taking it slow, seeing fish cruising, and I was just putting in my stalking bugs, trying to winkle out that fish to save the day. Let's see how I do.
Yes. Stalked. Wow. Talk about being opportunistic, Chad. Whew. Gold stalker. That's actually not a bad fish. That's quite chunky. That's quite chunky. Let's get him on the reel. I basically found a 3 or 4 fish kind of milling around an area. And I put a stalking bug on. It's not a bad fish actually. Could not believe that. That was very opportunistic fishing by me. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. There's an even bigger one swimming out there. I'm going to have a go for that as well. There's a slightly bigger one that he grabbed my stalking bug and then spat it out. Ooh, yeah. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Can't believe I've actually stalked a fish here at Brick Farm, as I was struggling on traditional fishing. There we go, right on the top lip. We're in. That's a nice fish, guys. Awesome. Wow, I can't believe I managed that. What a result. What a result. There you go, guys. Not the easiest day's fishing I've had in a while, but certainly an enjoyable day. I was able to save the blank there with a little bit of stalking. I missed an absolute lump of a fish because I'm a donut and either had a knot failure or I didn't tie the knot properly, one or the other. That was a shame, but I was happy to catch that fish to save the blank, and I had a really nice day. So it's not always about hauling fish after fish out. It's about if you enjoyed the day or not. And I certainly tried a lot of stuff today and had a nice relaxing time. So I hope you enjoyed the video, dudes. This is Chad. Catch you later.